Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Ursula Sebastine. If this is your first time here, hugs and kisses to you. If you're returning, hugs and kisses to you too. I am really excited to have you here on the channel. The World Cup is over. I keep telling my friends that I think I'm French now. But I'm still Igbo, don't mind me. But it's over now and we can go back to regular, talking about regular stuff. Some people say we can go back to talking about politics. Well, pick your poison, or rather pick your good stuff. Okay, so yes, once upon a time, yes, I know that you guys haven't heard a story from me in a while. I won't exactly say that it's a story, but I'm just going to share a particular phase in my life and hope that, I don't know, it speaks to someone. When I was a teenager, I was pretty timid, like really timid. I hardly had anybody talk to me. It was mostly the things that I observed around me that I learned from. Maybe the mistakes that people made around me, I learned from. And it was purely by God's grace that I grew up to be who I am. My parents were not exactly the sit down and talk to you type. If you're part of the family where parents more like shouted or flogged or beat the lessons into you, then please gather around and let's take a selfie. My father, I remember one analogy he would always say in his attempt not to make me get close to the boys. He'll be like, "Are you an orange?" And I would basically keep quiet through the entire talk. And I'll be like, "Don't go close to boys. They will treat you like oranges. They will suck you and they will throw you away." His face was not anything like mine now. It was a lot more sturdier. And anytime I saw boys, they just looked to me like people that were going to suck me like oranges and throw away. Oh my god. Anyway, the point of it was there was a time where I really didn't have any source of inspiration. It was purely by God that I got the kind of inspiration that I, got to move through the different phases of my life. And so when social media came with different accounts and different people or access to different people that were quite inspiring, I was like, thank God. If not for me, then other teenagers or other young people can see something that they can be inspired by. And that's why I decided to come up with my big three channels that inspire me, either creatively, intellectually, or just values and beliefs. So my number three is Wendy's Lookbook. Her name is Wendy Nguyen. Nguyen, I think. She's from Vietnam. And I've been following her since I started blogging back in the day. She's amazing. She's inspiring, and I love how soft she is. She's true to her message, and she believes so much in service. She's a fashion and lifestyle vlogger and blogger, and she would share what makes her her. She would share her pains. She would share her victories, and it was such an inspiration, to just learn from all of this and just grow, So I love watching her stuff. If you come across it, you should totally watch as well. Number two, oh my God, I cannot wait to meet this guy. Seriously, Peter McKinnon. God bless you. He's an amazing creator. And I think what I love the most about him is how he tells stories. And he not necessarily the story he's saying, but in the way that he's using it to inspire. Okay, he's like up there. He's like with 2.2 million subscribers already, but it's how he still would want to commit to inspiring the people around him that really just blows my mind. Not to talk about how he just edits and his B-rolls and his content and how he just thinks of creating stuff even in the midst of intense cold or intense situations, and he just creates stuff for your viewing pleasure, for our viewing pleasure. It's amazing. I just love to watch it. I cannot wait to one day just share a cup of coffee with him. I'm not a coffee fan, but I cannot wait to just share a cup of coffee. I hope that one day our paths will just cross and we'll just chill, and he'll be like, "Oh, you're Ursula Sebastine, right? I've watched a few videos," and I'm just gonna be like, just faint already because that's going to be like the day epic. Holy Jesus, answer my prayer. Anyway, so that's that for number two. I need to take a break before I do number one. Do you like my owl? It's actually not mine, but it's in my set now, so it's mine. Yes. And finally, we're at number one. This guy, I think he's my dad. He just doesn't know it yet. If you follow me on my Insta story, you know that I have put out a few stuff about this guy. He's amazing. You know, I love how when people share their stories, they recognize that it is possible to push through. Just push through and become. They recognize that you can do it. And they just don't recognize it for themselves, but also share that for others. I love how people use their words to create, to inspire, to entertain, to just encourage. I love how they use stories to just push people. And this man just, God bless him, Will Smith. He's my dad. He just does it though. When he got into Instagram some months ago, yeah, he's not even up to a year on Instagram, and you need to see the amount of creative havoc he has he has created on that platform. Or to talk of on YouTube, it's amazing. I listen to him and I just learn something new every blessed time. Someone asked me that if I had a meeting with him, what would I say? I can't even put all of that in a few sentences. I feel like I need a whole day just to chill and learn how he's doing it, how he's such a fun parent, how he's such a fun businessman, and a God, badass content creator. How do you do it? Yes, that's actually it in my top three. And I hope that even as you watch this and even go ahead to watch other channels or the other channels that inspire you, that you just don't sit on the inspiration. Let it be a channel, you know? Let it flow to you, to flow through you to the other people around you. I mean, if Will Smith knew all he had and just sat on it and canned it and sat on it, then I wouldn't learn and I won't be able to pass it on to you as well. So yeah, so if you're inspired by these people, just share it. Okay, share your truth, share what you've learned, and just be great at it, because the world is just waiting for you to manifest. All right. Yes, that was all I thought to share with you this lovely Thursday. I hope that you like it enough to poke on that thumbs up button and subscribe as well. And you make my day if you share this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. My name again is Ursula Sebastine. I love you, and so does God.